Fucking hell. Right, so I've been told today that I'm coming on first, and in all fairness, I'm used to coming first, just ask me missus. But my name's Daryl, and yes, if you order Peter Crouch off Temu, this is what you would get. So, you can tell by the accent, I'm from Belfast. Who thinks the Irish accent is sexy? These are all fucking tapped, honestly. I don't get it, honestly. There's so many other accents out there that are sexy. Like French, the language of love. Oh, oui, oui, yes. Spanish, that's a fucking sexy accent. It really, really is. If you say, hey girl, how are you in Spanish? It's hola, como estas, bonita señorita. Like, that's fucking sexy. Now, see if a Spanish man, woman, or dog said anything to me in Spanish, I would present like a cat in heat. And I'm not even embarrassed to admit it. But the thing with the Irish accents, people automatically assume that I'm hung like a horse. But can you imagine their disappointment when they realize that I'm hung like a maggot eyelash? Now, the thing about having a maggot eyelash is I can run headfirst at a wall with an erection and still break my nose first. Now, speaking of accents, I've changed careers recently. I'll say that again so I can get a standing ovation. I've changed careers recently. Thank fuck for that. So, I used to be in sales, and then I moved into social work. Now, with my accent, when I said I used to be in sales, people automatically assumed that I was in the Navy SEALs. Really? If I was carrying the backpack, I'd be like an upturned turtle. Now, I know muscles aren't everything in the Navy SEALs. I know you need to have heroics as well. But I'm not heroic. Let's be honest. If I went to try and take a bullet for someone, that person's still going to get shot. Because I'm built, let's be honest, I am built like plasterboard. That bullet's still going to go through me, so there's no point in me taking a bullet for anyone at all. So I'm going to apologize to my friends, because I know one of them is very, very sensitive. He's going to come up to me and say, Daryl, I would take 100 bullets for you. First off, that's absolutely fine and absolutely fantastic that you would die for me. But all I'm worried about is how much money can I get for your organs on the black market? And secondly, what shit do you think I'm into? Who is going to try and shoot me 100 times? I know I'm from Belfast, but I'm not in the IRA. Now, I am a father. Yes, it fucking works. The maggot eyelash works. So I have a daughter. She's 7 years old. And it's a thing about being a father to a daughter. It hits different. So you seem like you have to look after them, wrap them in cotton wool, tie their boyfriends to a chair, shine a light in their eye, find out what their intention is. But apparently that's frowned upon when you do it to your 7-year-old boyfriends at the minute. But I found out a few years ago that she doesn't need protecting that much. We were in playgroup. She was on her bike, and she was crashing into things, checking her hair, doing a 20-point turn, like a typical woman driver. Ew. And she got off the bike, and she went to tell me something. And she went back on the bike, she grabbed the bike, and this boy grabbed the bike and drove off. And she turned around, tears welling up in her eyes, little bottom lip coming out. And I was just about to go and give her a hug. And then her face changed. How do I explain this? So she had this sadistic look on her face. And she had this little evil smile. So at that point, I didn't know whether I wanted to hug her or whether I wanted to douse her in holy water. Now, she went up to that boy. She put her hands on the handlebars. She looked at him and she said, "It's rude to snatch." And then she headbutted him. So, to this day, I still keep a bottle of holy water in my back pocket, just in case. You never be too sure. Now, she has been diagnosed recently with childhood absence epilepsy. Now, I'm still trying to work out whether she's lying about it, or she may just have the same thing that I have, selective hearing, like same as most guys. But I could literally say anything to her. Amara, go and tidy your room. Blank. Blank. Nothing at all. Amara, eating tea? Nothing. Amara, do you want a new iPad? Yes, please, Daddy. For fuck's sake. Guys, you've been absolutely incredible. Thank you very, very much.